Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of English in Practice. It's Kareem with you, your English teacher. Today we will look at a number of useful idioms and expressions that you can use in different situations in your daily lives, so keep watching. The first idiom on today's list is add insult to injury. This idiom is used when you want to say that someone makes a bad situation even worse by doing or saying something else. What does that mean? Let's have an example. The game was cancelled, and to add insult to injury, the players were not compensated. Now, in this example, we have a bad situation. This bad situation was created when the game was cancelled. Now, this bad situation became even worse when the players were not paid. So the idiom used in this sentence tells us that the bad situation, which is already bad of course, became even worse when something else happened. The second idiom we have on our list is be on the safe side. We use this idiom when we want to say that, or when we want to talk about something that you don't really need to do, but if you do this thing, you can avoid any possible or probable risk in the future. Let's have an example to see what that means. The results don't raise any fear, but just to be on the safe side, spend the night here. Now, you would hear such a sentence from your doctor. Let's imagine this situation now. Let's say you were somehow injured and you were hospitalized. So the doctor is reading the results of your tests, and the doctor believes that you don't really need to spend the night at the hospital, but it is good if you spend the night there just to avoid any possible risk that may or may not happen in the future. So using the idiom be on the safe side means or tells you that you don't really need to spend the night at the hospital, but spending the night at the hospital may help you avoid any possible risks. The third idiom on today's list is barking up the wrong tree. To bark up the wrong tree means to follow the wrong course of action because you have the wrong idea in the first place. Let's have an example to see what that means and how to use the idiom appropriately. Example: you're barking up the wrong tree here. Kate can never help you. Let's add some context to this example so that we understand what's happening here. Let's say that you have a math exam and you are going to ask Kate to help you with the math exam. What you don't know is that Kate will not be able to help you because Kate is going to be visiting her parents. So she's going to be away. She will not be able to help you. So basically, you are barking up the wrong tree here. You are following the wrong course of action because you have the wrong idea in the first place. You think that you can pass the math exam by asking Kate to help you, but you don't know that Kate is not going to be able to help you. So when I use the idiom here, I'm basically telling you that you are doing the wrong thing here. You are mistaken. The fourth idiom on today's list is let's call it a day. When you say let's call it a day, or when you use this idiom, you're basically telling others around you that you want to stop what you're doing. You want to stop the action or the thing you're doing right now for the rest of the day and do something else, or maybe just go home and sleep, or do anything else basically. If you're doing something at night, however, you can say let's call it a night, which also means that you want to stop doing what you're doing for the rest of the night and do something else. Let's have examples. Example 1. It's 3 o'clock. Let's call it a day and we can continue tomorrow. Example 2. One more match and let's call it a night. In both examples, I'm using the idiom with a slight difference to show you that I want to stop doing what I'm doing for the rest of the day or the night. In the first example, let's say that I have been working, or my friend and I have been working since morning. So let's say we started at 8 o'clock in the morning and now it's 3 o'clock, so we have been working for a long time. And now I want to stop working for the rest of the day. Maybe we can go sleep, we can go have dinner, lunch, brunch maybe. Just do something different. I want to stop working for the rest of the day. So using the idiom, let's call it a day, means that. Means I want to stop working for the rest of the day. In the second example, I'm watching a football, soccer, or any sport match, basically. Now, I'm talking to my friend here and I say, one more match and let's call it a night, which means after one more match, let's stop watching games or matches and maybe go home or do something else or do something different. Today we looked at idioms and expressions that can add richness to your speaking skills and improve your understanding of the language. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thank you very much. See you later.